We're heading out to Edmonton to meet Kimberly and Jeremy, who are looking for a new enclosure to house their 7 snakes. Hi, Kimberly.
Hey, hi, Gray. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Kimberly.
I'm Jeremy.
We're from Edmonton, Alberta, and we love snakes. I think it's finding the right snake to bond with. If you find that right one and their personality kind of matches your personality, you and that snake can have a great relationship together without having any fear or being bitten or any of that kind of typical fears that people do have of snakes.
This is our collection here. These are all of our babies.
They're all named after gangsters. This is our first snake. We got him 3 years ago.
His name is Bugsy Seagull. Bugsy here, he's a creamsicle morph, so he's a little harder to get, but he's such a great snake.
Those colors are beautiful.
They are.
So why gangster names?
We started going with the theme of mobsters and gangsters with my cat, Lucky Luciano.
When we got the snakes, it was just natural to give them gangster names and just continue on the trend. Next snake is Clyde. He's a little bit of a weird snake. He won't bite you, but he will pee on you.
But he is
a ball python.
a banana bumblebee spider morph.
Nice bright colors, though. With ball pythons, you know, all the color combinations, just amazing, you know, to think of what they came from, what they look like in the wild to, you know, what breeders have done with all the different morphs today.
This is a snake that I always wanted to have in my life, and that was a blue-eyed Lucy.
A blue-eyed Lucy is a really cool variation of a ball python. It's basically a bright white snake, and it's got blue eyes.
So her name is Evelyn Billy Franchette. Extremely blue eyes, though.
I like to see that tube in there. You'll probably see that she spends
all
a
three
lot.
of them love it.
All the ball pythons spend all their days in the tube.
It's those tight spaces when they can feel the hide around them, they feel more secure in there.
Oh, awesome. So this is Bonnie. She was our first ball python that we ever got. Her personality is amazing. Like, she is the best temperament. She comes shopping with us. She comes everywhere with us, and she'll just be content sitting in my purse, and she's amazing.
Oh, this is Griselda. She's a little sand boa. She's a Canary Dodoma morph.
Nice, Dodoma. The Dodoma East African sand boa is actually from the Dodoma Valley in Tanzania.
Well, it looks like you guys got a great variety of reptiles here. Jeremy and Kimberly's snakes all have different personalities and characteristics, so it's going to be a challenge for us to be able to tie all these different snakes into one enclosure. We've got a new build-up. They have 7 snakes, corn snakes, ball pythons, Kenyan sand boas.
Cool.
They've themed all their animals to gangster names.
Cool.
For the frame itself, they all have to be kind of separate enclosures. Can we do sort of a stacked barrel kind of idea?
Like bootleg ligger?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Stack them on all different levels.
Prohibition era. What we could do is we have the pyramid shape. Each whiskey barrel can house a different snake with some cool tricked out Prohibition style theming that we can tailor to each gangster snake.
I went to pick up these barrels from a local winery, and we're gonna use them for the Prohibition build.
Ball pythons and the sand boas actually do a little bit better in smaller enclosures. They feel a bit more secure. So the first thing we need to do is cut these barrels to size. So we're just gonna use this band here. That's about 24 inches, so we're just gonna use that as our line. Work is continuing on the Prohibition terrarium, but there's still lots to do to make this a one-of-a-kind terrarium for Kimberly and Jeremy's family of snakes. We need to put a floor in here. We have the heating from underneath inside. And all the cords can go through the back. Then we're gonna use the oak tops that we have. We've cut them down. We reinstall these in place. It'll hide everything underneath.
So each of these snakes has their own temperature requirements. So Griselda and El Chapo need 90, 100 degrees plus. The corn snakes need around 85 to 90 degree hot spot. Bonnie and Clyde, the ball pythons, they don't need as much heat, a little more ambient, but not the hot spots. So we've got thermostats set for each species of snake, and that's what we're setting up right now.
Got you something.
Well, that's a nice start to a conversation. What's this for?
How about we take the bourbon bottles, hold it up there, and we put it up to the light and give it that hue, that flicker. What do you think?
Well, it looks pretty cool.
Cool.
If you can do 4 hours total, and I'll hold you to 4 hours, and the cost isn't that much more, then I will consider it.
Okay, yeah, 4 hours.
All right.
You got it.
Okay.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, buddy. I've asked my wife, Elaine, and son, Carter, to come up with an idea for the background of these barrels.
Can you see it? Yeah. Pretty cool. See how that car matches up? Yeah. Cool, huh? We have to put the barrels on.
Does the placement look good?
Yeah, it looks good. Let's go find a pencil and finish this off.
Now we're loading up the Prohibition enclosure and heading up to Kimberly and Jeremy's house in Edmonton. Kevin, you ready? All right, let's do this. We're tearing down all the shelving and giving them a whole new living room. I can't wait to start putting the theming inside and really tying all this together. We've installed the Prohibition-style terrarium, and it looks awesome. Now it's time to reveal it to Kimberly and Jeremy. All right, guys, come on in.
Holy,
Whoa.
oh my God.
That is awesome. Wow.
I like literally want to cry right now.
Go check out your snakes.
Crap.
Wow.
This is like nothing I could have expected.
That is so awesome. I didn't even know what to think at first.
I literally would have never been able to think of anything like that in my life. I'm blown away. Look at the car! The car!
Oh.
Look at Bonnie, she's already like curled up.
We tried to integrate everything you guys were looking for. Obviously, the key thing for you guys was the tie-in for all the Gangster and Prohibition. We were able to do that all in one while keeping all the snakes separated. The background is super cool. It's actually one image there, and that's the background for the Valentine's Day Massacre.
Awesome.
I'm lost for words. Like, I can't even get over this. You guys did amazing. Jeez, this is unreal. Look at Bonnie, she's so happy right now. Thank you so much, everybody. Honestly, like, I could have never even dreamt of something like this. This is unreal. Like, I need to give you hugs. I don't know if you're huggers, but I'm
Oh, this is an absolute centerpiece. And when people walk in the room, their eyes are gonna be drawn directly to this. And they're gonna have to go check it out. It just looks so cool.
I 100% think this is definitely gonna help people get in and be more interested in the snakes. Any house we buy from now on, we're gonna have to buy a house to work around the terrarium because it's just unbelievable.
Looks like we got some happy customers. More importantly, happy snakes.